Good afternoon. It's Beverly again, keeping it moving here at Push the Limit Fitness on behalf of Universal Dementia and Dr. Paula Duran. We are here every fourth Thursday of the month to make sure you are paying attention to your physical body. Dr. Duran is concerned about caregivers and their well-being. So this is one aspect of her services that she offers to you, particularly those of you who are caring for individuals with dementia. There's workshops and boot camps and other things, information that you really need as you care for your loved one, or if it is in your profession. So I want you to check out her Facebook page and other media platforms to see what it is she has to offer you. You will definitely be helped by it. I'm here to help you take care of your physical body because it is a fact. If you don't keep this body moving, it will not move. So you want to keep it moving. And we're going to get started right now with our little march so that we can begin to warm up this body. Today we are going to focus on this core, and we're going to do some balance exercises, just some simple balance exercises, because we want to stay upright. We do not want any falls at any age. So particularly as we get older, we do not want to fall. So we want to work on that core to stabilize your body, and we want to work on some balance. So that's going to be our focus today. We'll throw in some other moves and attack some other body parts as well. But we're really concentrating on this core, and we're going to do, again, some balance at the end. Hope everyone's doing well. I know the weather has been teasing us, but we're on that road to spring and summer, so that's a good thing. You can get out there and get your walk in, outside on a track or in the park or on the riverfront, and get some of those 150 minutes. I have to remind you every time, 150 minutes is the minimum required for you to exercise through the week. And you want that. Let's do some knee ups. That can take the form of cardio, strength training, flexibility. You want to get all of that type of training in so that you can take care of your whole body. Doing some knee ups here. Just trying to warm this body up before we do a little stretching and get into our routine. I want you to concentrate on holding this core tight. That means squeezing those muscles in. You may have to practice that throughout the exercise session. They're just 30 minutes, and it's something that everyone can do. If your knees don't go up that high, just move them as much as you can. And you can do this from the chair. So I'll be showing you exercises in the chair, some adaptations for the chair. Let's take this back. Okay, we're doing some toe taps here. Continuing to warm this body up. You're just taking this to the back. Use those arms to help warm up. Let's take this to our march. And let's do some range of motion with our arms. I want you to start with your palms facing your legs. Then I want you to move them up to your shoulders, turn the palms up, and then all the way up. We're coming back down. Then again up, turn. Some range of motion here with our arms. Whoops, I did that backwards. Okay. Here we go. And down. We can just keep it this way. And down. All right, very good. Warming up. Let's do some shoulder circles. To the back. Remember, try and hold this core in. Concentrate on squeezing those core muscles. Take us to the front. Coming up. All right, I want you to open up a little bit. We're going to do our stretch here from the hip joint. I want you just to bend at this hip joint. Try and keep your back straight, not rounded. I want you to feel a good stretch in the back of your legs, your hamstrings up through your glutes. When you feel that good stretch, I want you to hold it. Bring it back up. And again, you can do that in the chair. I want you, if you're in your chair, see if you can come to the end of your chair here. And we're going to arch our back out. Oh, that feels good. Stretch that back out. You can do all of these things in the seated position. Try to come to the edge of the chair if you can for most of our seated the exercises in the chair. All right, and now let's stretch our chest out. Push that chest out. Arch the back. That's a nice stretch. You can feel that stretch all the way through your shoulders. Do our arm, bring one arm around front, push it back with the back of your hand of the other arm. And the other side. All right. Okay, so we're going to start. Again, we're going to concentrate on this core. We'll do some mobilization, some activation, and some foundation moves for this core through this session. What I want you to do is stand maybe about with your feet about hip width apart, and we're just going to do some easy circles, some hip circles. We're going to push it to one side, back, and then to the other side, and back. All right? We're going to do about 5 in each direction. All right? Here we go. Try and hold that core tight. Other side. Keep going. Back. Forward. Side. Back. Side. Forward. Side. Back. Side. Forward. That's 3. 4. Back, side, 5, and that's 5. All right, let's go in the other direction. Kind of felt good. I lost my count. That's 1, 2, 3, I'm mobilizing that core and those hips. 4, and 5. Very good. Okay, next we're going to do some dumbbell squats with the chair. Now again, we're just using light weights in these sessions. We're not going heavy at all. So I have 3s. You can use your water bottles, you can use some 1s or 2s, whatever it is that you have, just equal weight in each hand. And so we're going to do some dumbbell squats, but let me show you an adaptation for those of you who are in the chair. If you're sitting in the chair and you can't do the move standing with the chair, I want you to sit all the way back in the chair. And I want you to try and just push your legs down. Bring them up and push them down. Kind of concentrate on these quadriceps muscle. Just pushing them down. Feel like you're pushing them against something to help work that quadricep muscle. Now, if you cannot do them both together, hold on to that chair. If you can't raise them both together and push them down, do them one at a time. and do about 5 on each leg while we do our 10 to 12 standing. So here we go. Those of you who can stand and sit, I want you to hold the dumbbells with your palms facing you, feet about hip width apart, standing in front of that chair, 6 or so inches in front of the chair. Hold this core tight, and we're going to just sit, just tap that chair and come back up. All right? We're going for 12. I've graduated you all from 10 reps, so we're going to go for 12 for most of these things. All right, here we go. That's 1, 2. I want you to try and keep this chest up. 3. Rather than doing this, I want you to try and do it this way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Now, I want you to remember, if you can't do as many reps as we do, you do as many as you can do. Pay attention to your voice, to your body. Now, when you're sitting, if you can, I want you resting. I want you just tapping and coming up. If that is too difficult for you, sit and then come up. Still get that same work in those quadriceps, okay? Do what your body allows you to do. All right, we're gonna go to another core type of exercise, and this is called a skier. Let me show it to you in the chair first. Again, if you can, sit on the edge of that chair, hold your core tight. We're gonna bring our arms up like shoulder height, and then we're going down. We're swinging them down. And we're just going from maybe a little bit above your shoulder all the way back. All right, we're gonna do that same move standing. So if you're in the chair, again, think about this core. Hold it as tight as you can throughout this exercise. So here we go. We're starting here, and we're going for 12. If you need to stop at 5, 6, you do that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, push your butt back, 5, hold that core tight, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good job. Very good. All right. Now, that gives you a little raise that heart rate as well. So you got some core cardio work in that one, as well as that core. So now we're going to go to a move for your hamstrings. We'll show it to you in the chair. Again, if you can sit on the edge of the chair, and if you can, on your heels rather than flat-footed. Your legs are pretty much straight. Try not to lock your joints, not to lock your knee joint. Just keep it a little soft. Hold this core tight. Try and keep your back straight rather than rounding it, and go down. If you just keep your eyes focused forward, that'll help you keep this chest up. And we're working the hamstrings up through the glutes. And so we're going down, just roll right down those legs. All right, that's your chair move. Now, in standing, it's basically the same thing, but I want you to try and remember to keep that back flat and keep these weights or your hands close to your legs. The butt is going back. Oh, you feel that good stretch up those hamstrings up through those glutes. All right, we're going for 12. You stop when you have to. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, here we go. Going back. Now, we're working this core. Even when we're doing leg move like that, we're still working this core. So try and remember, we're keeping this core tight. Now we're going to go to what's called a toe tap. I'm going to show this on the floor and in the chair. In the chair, again, if you can, sit on the edge of the chair. You can balance yourself with your hands. And we're going to be raising and just tapping those toes, really making this core work. Now, if you're in the chair and you have to sit back or you have to do it one at a time, then you can do that. We're just tapping those toes, really trying to make that core work. Now, those of you who can get on the floor, I want you to try and do this on the floor. We're gonna lay down on our back. Try and push that lower back into the mat or into the floor. And again, we're gonna do these toe taps. Now, if you can do them two together, then that's good. But really try and concentrate on keeping this lower back into the mat. But I want to do it one at a time, okay? So we're going to do this way. And you can do the same thing from the chair, all right? Now, each foot, once you've counted each foot, then that's one, because we want to do the same on both sides. So again, we're going for 12. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, here we go. So that's our toe tap, really concentrate on that core. Now, again, to make it harder, you do both of them together. All right, let's get a little chest and back in. Again, holding this core tight. I want you to stand, plant your feet about hip width apart, knees a little soft. I want your arms at 90 degrees. All right, you remember your geometry? 90 degrees here. And we're going to just bring those weights in, or your hands. The palms start facing away from your body and they end facing you. All right, here we go. Same thing in the chair. Sit up tall, hold that core tight. That's 2, and we're squeezing that chest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. Now, I'm going to give your arms a little rest because we're going to use the same positioning and we're going to do a back fly with that same positioning. All right. So this time we're going to be pushing our arms back and squeezing our shoulder blades together. Okay. I'm going to turn around. I hate to turn it back to you, but I'm going to turn around just for a minute to show you what I'm talking about. So again, those arms are 90 degrees. We're starting just out from your shoulders and pushing back, squeeze. 2, same thing in the chair. 3, 4, 5, 6, keep squeezing, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, feel that. Shake it off. Going back to a core move, I'm going to show both in the chair and stand on the floor. And this is called a twist, a Russian twist. Again, if you're in the chair, try and rest your feet on your heels. I want these weights pretty close to your body, in front of you though. And we're going to twist to one side and to the other side. Slow and controlled. Try and keep these ab muscles contracted. And I want you to follow the weights with your eyes. That'll ensure that you're getting that nice torso twist. All right? And on the floor, it's the same move. Going here, following with our eyes, and here. Okay? Here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, holding that core tight, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Good job. All right. Okay. I'm going to stay down here and I'm going to show you, we're going to do a mountain climber. Now, when you want to make that Russian twist a little harder, you can take those weights all the way down to the floor on either side, following with your eyes again, keeping this core tight and really working these obliques around that core. All right, so now we're going to do what's called a mountain climber. And we're going to try this. If you can, okay. If not, we'll do some adaptation in the chair as well. You're going to go like into a plank. And if it's something you can do, this is what you're going to do. All right? Now, we're going to try it a little bit in the chair. What I want you to do is lean back in the chair. Hold this core tight and try and just get that knee up as high as you can. All right? Kind of simulate that same move. All right? But if you're able to do this from the floor, now some of you hopefully you've been working out with me for a while and you're ready to do some advanced movements. So we're going to try that. But again, if not in the chair, lean back and try and squeeze those knees up as high as you can, holding that core. I want you really pulling those legs up with that core. So I'm going to do it from the floor, on the floor. All right, here we go. Since this is a little harder, something a little different for us, we're going to stop at 10, all right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, feel like 2 more? Let's go for it. 11, 12. All right, I can hear you through the screen saying, you got this. All right, here we go. Very good. All right, let's march it down a little bit. So we did several movements to activate, mobilize, and challenge this core today. And we also added our legs and chest and back. So now we're going to do want you just to march it down a little bit. Gonna do a little bit of balance. So you would think that just standing still would not be a balance exercise, but it is. So I want you to stand about feet about hip width apart, stand up tall, arms down to your side. Again, let's activate that core. Keep it tight, look forward, and we're going to stand in this position for 30 seconds, my count of 30, and then we'll see if we can do that without rocking and rolling and bobbing around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good job. I can almost feel myself starting to wobble a little bit. So I want you to practice that just daily when you're standing there washing the dishes, or you can incorporate some of these things, particularly these balance exercises, in your everyday activity. So here we go with the single leg balance. I want you again to hold this core firm and tight. Get by a chair or the wall or something, and we're going to shift our weight onto one foot, and then we're going to lift the other foot. And if you can let go, then that's good. We're doing this together because I need the balance as well. And we're going to do it, let's just do it to the count of 10. All right, here we go. Hold it tight, shift that weight to one foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. You want to work yourself up to a 30-second hold on one foot. If you can, here we go. Now you're going to find that one side is a little more balanced and easier than the other side. We're going to try this other side. I don't know which one of mine is better. So if I topple over, forgive me, we're doing it together. All right, here we go. Shift that weight onto the other foot, and then you're going to raise this one. And if you have to hold on. Otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, that side was a little more wobbly. So you want to do that a few times. Let's just try one more time, okay? For good measure. Go back to what was my good foot. All right. Okay, we're going to shift the weight to that foot. Raise the other one. Count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Other side. Here we go. Shift the weight. Hold on if you need to. Let go when you can. See how long you can do it without holding. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. There we go. Little balance exercises. Now the last one is just a side step, and we'll just do maybe 3 to the side a couple of times. Just a side step and back. You want to keep your head up. Do it without looking down at your feet. And of course, you want to go a little further. Maybe take about 5 or 6 steps to each side. And just practice those balance exercises each day. Because again, we want you to stay upright. unless you purposely get down on the floor for something. We don't want any falls. So glad you joined me today. And we're cooling down. Let's just take a little stretch right here. Let's take our arms out to the side. And again, push that chest out and breathe. Let's stretch this back out again. I want to remind you that these videos are here for you to pick and choose from. To the side, stretch that side body out. Work that core today, so let's stretch it out a little bit. They are here under the video tab on the Universal Dementia Facebook page. You can pick 3 a week to do every other day, 1 every other day. That gives you 90 minutes of those 150 that you're supposed to get in each week. Other side. And there's a store over them there, so you can pick and choose. And if you want to make it a little harder for yourself, you can go through it more than one time. So that gives you more repetitions and a little more work for your body as you get used to doing some of them. But please remember, work your body, move your muscles, challenge your muscles, and challenge that heart, and get your bodies moving each and every day. If you're sitting a lot on your job, you want to get up and move. If your person you're caring for is sitting a lot and they're able to move, get them up moving. Help them do these exercises with them. You can do them together. So again, I'm glad you joined me again today on Universal Dementia's Facebook page. I'm Beverly Tolliver from Push the Limit Fitness, and we want you to keep it moving.